What's good, sports fans? My name is Damian Adams from The Real Deal with Damian Adams. If you like my videos, you will love the podcast. So search The Real Deal with Damian Adams on any podcast platform. Put the full thing like a pimp named Slickback, and you will find it, and you will love it. Guarantee it. This video is brought to you by the 3-point conversion. All right. Excellent writers on the site. Excellent content. You will love it. This video is also brought to you by fantasydata.com. If you go to fantasydata.com and use promo code REAL411, get 25% off. That's fantasydata.com, promo code REAL411. And also VIP Stream TV. All right, there's going to be a link in the description below. Use that and get 15% off for your VIP stream purchases. All right. And today I wanted to come to you with my reaction to last night's mega fight between Errol Spence Jr. and Shawn Porter. And of course, it wasn't just that fight, there was an undercard as well. The big fights on the undercard, where there were a couple big fights, one was for a vacant WBA 140-pound title between Mario Barrios and Bakhtar Akhmedov. Hopefully I'm saying his name correctly, I apologize if I didn't. That fight, I believe, actually paralleled with the main event. So in that fight, Mario Barrios is the superior boxer to Akhmedov, right? And you see that in the first few rounds. But after the fourth round, where Barrios is able to knock Akhmedov down, Akhmedov turns up on him, and the pressure is just elevated times 100, right? And Barrios was not able to adjust to the pressure really well. And in my opinion, and a lot of other fight fans' opinions, Akhmedov won rounds 5 through 11. And then in the 12th round, Barrios was able to get a really nice step back knockdown where he stepped back, he ifed with the right, and then came with it, boom, and knocked Akhmedov down. And I thought that was going to lead to a draw. But the judges had it a unanimous decision on very wide cards that were just disgusted me, to be quite frankly with you, for Barrios. I think that Akhmedov deserves a rematch. The co-main event between David Benavidez and Anthony Dirrell, I came into the fight expecting a show from David Benavidez, and I wasn't thoroughly impressed, right? We saw the jab that caused the cut above Dirrell's eye that ultimately ended the fight. He has a really good jab, Benavidez. But if it wasn't for the cut, I know if you know, you can't do ifs, but if it wasn't for the cut, I think Dirrell wins that fight. Now, maybe Benavidez comes on late and Dirrell's not able to keep him off, but before the cut, Dirrell was boxing very well, keeping Benavidez at bay. And even though Benavidez has the reach advantage, Dirrell was able to box from the outside, keep attacking the body, and even get some headshots in by mixing up his attack. And Benavidez, you know, who fights very straight up, was not able to adjust to the body shots coming in, along with him going upstairs and downstairs from Dirrell. So Benavidez got the win, deservedly so, but I didn't come through thoroughly impressed by him. Now for the main event. We had a epic battle between Errol Spence Jr. and Shawn Porter. And I posted my score online. I had Spence winning 117 to 110. Two of the judges pretty much agreed with me. There was one judge who scored it for Shawn Porter. This is the most disputed, or I guess, yeah, the most reaction I've had to one of my cards that I've put up. A lot of people thought I was crazy saying that Spence won by that wide a margin. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that Spence washed Porter. It was a very good fight, and a lot of rounds were close. But when you have a close round, you have to go to the more effective fighter as the tiebreaker. The more cleaner punches wins the fight or wins the round. And a lot of fans don't judge round by round. They don't take the time to say this guy won this round or this guy won that round. They see a good fight, an exciting fight, and they wait till the end and be like, oh, this got to be a draw. Or, man, maybe Porter won because I saw him doing so much and making it such a brawl and such an exciting fight. And they forget that it's scored round by round. And I think that's what happened here with a lot of people who reacted to my score in such a way. But Spence was able to adjust to Porter's roughhousing and beat Porter at his own game. Now, he did get away with a few low blows, I will say that. But he was able to do great body work. He was able to attack the head. He didn't let Porter back him up. So in the second fight between Akhmedov and Barrios, Akhmedov was able to make Barrios uncomfortable, had Barrios backtracking the whole time when he was being aggressive. When Porter was being aggressive, Spence held his ground and came back with counter punches. Now, one thing Spence could have done differently, he could have stayed behind his jab a bit more. You know, that southpaw jab, boom, boom, didn't come with the straight. But he decided to brawl it out. And I think he's in a part of his career where he wants to show how multifaceted he really is as a boxer. And he did that. Against Garcia, he showed the technique and the skill to win a match in a tactical fashion. And this one, he's like, all right, I'm going to go with the best brawler in the welterweight division head-to-head and beat him at his own game. He did that. But watching the fight, there was a lot of times where the crowd was getting excited. People always watching the fight was getting excited. And Porter was out there just... and maybe one punch would land out of those 5 or 6 that he threw. And then Spence would come back and land 2. And because Porter's being more animated, people are getting caught up in what he's throwing instead of looking at what's actually being landed. Spence definitely was the more effective fighter. Porter had very good aggressiveness that was somewhat effective. But unlike Akhmedov in the second fight of the night, his wasn't effective aggressiveness. Spence was able to counter. Spence sometimes was able to back Porter up and have him on the ropes. So there was times where he dictated the action against somebody like Porter who always dictate how the fight is going to go. So I have to give a big ups to Errol Spence Jr. One more note. Danny Garcia, I almost got sick to my stomach. I just wanted to smack the screen. Not Danny Garcia himself, because he would beat me up, of course. But I wanted to smack the screen when I saw Danny Garcia get into the ring to put his name in the hat for Errol Spence Jr. And I saw some outlets have said that that's the next fight. Like, they've confirmed it. I'm not sure if it's been confirmed yet, but that's what they're saying. It's been confirmed that that's the fight that's going to happen next. What has Danny Garcia done to deserve this? I would rather it be Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman, even though he lost to Manny Pacquiao, did look good in that fight. And it wasn't the washing of Keith Thurman that a lot of people made it out to be. He looked good against Manny Pacquiao, lost a close fight. You get Errol Spence next, I don't mind that, right? Especially with his record before that. Danny Garcia, in the welterweight division, he has not proved himself to be of the upper echelon. So why does he get this shot, right? He's a good fighter, don't get me wrong. I know there's a lot of Philly fans out there who ride with Danny Garcia really hard. But he's not that guy when it comes to fighting Errol Spence Jr. He doesn't deserve to be on pay-per-view. That's not one that the fans are going to pay for or should pay for against Errol Spence Jr. But that was my quick reaction to the night, man. Hopefully you enjoyed the fights and enjoyed my reaction. Again, go subscribe to The Real Deal with Damian Adams podcast. It's available everywhere. It's a dope podcast. Check it out. I guarantee you will enjoy it, all right? And until next time, go real or go home.